As far as the eruption, the status as of this morning was there's basically been no forward movement in the eruption. It was yesterday, I think, 25 yards it moved. Today was insignificant in its movement forward. However, there were some breakouts upslope a little bit more towards the Kea'au, the north side. They don't appear to be something at this time that looks like it's going to take off, but there were some breakouts up there. There's no reason to do any evacuation at this time either. Also, the brush fire, as you know, on Saturday, maybe you guys know that there was a pretty large brush fire. It consumed 350 acres of land in that immediate area. So basically, right after it, the lava flow exited the forest, it had some fuel, had some dry fuel to go after, and that's what it did. So as of yesterday, the fire break to the north was already cut, and they cut a little bit of a break, not so much a break, but a road to get to a certain shed that's down there near the bottom, behind like Malama Market area. So they cut that, and it's basically contained. They're watching it. The fire department is watching it. DOFA was also out there, Department of Forestry and Wildlife was out there also battling the blaze. That said, it is contained, and they're just watching it at this time to make sure it doesn't break out again. The mission and priorities and objectives at this time is to build road access. As you know, the biggest threat right now, other than to homes, is being possibly cutting through the Highway 130. And once it takes out Highway 130 basically is our arterial road. So let's take a look real quick and see exactly where Highway 130 is, which is this road right here. If we take a look right here, here's where the lava is flowing, coming this direction. It appears that it may actually come into the Pahoa area, probably within the next couple of weeks, as we see in the newspaper mentioning about that. And if it does, the next road that it will take out, after it takes out the road that goes to the solid waste transfer station, then is the village road, the Pahoa Village Road. Then after the Pahoa Village Road is, again, the arterial road, Highway 130. So one of the plans out there is that when it does, right before it gets to Highway 130, once we understand exactly where it's going to go, then to take that part of the road out. And the reason for doing that, it's actually a berm. If you look at the road is actually built up, so it's like a dike, a berm, and it will impede the forward progress of the lava. So by taking that out, the idea is we're trying to cheat a little bit, and that is if we take that out, maybe we can come behind a little bit earlier and work again on that road. So when that point will be, we don't know. Is it days, is it weeks, is it months, is it years? We don't know that date yet. But that's the intent, is to come behind it and be able to salvage that road, put Highway 130 back in place if we have that opportunity to do so. Here's the other road that it's going to be entering towards, if the flow continues on, is the railroad. As you know, railroad is being developed right now. It'll be a gravel road. It'll be an all-weather road. That road is, at least from what I understand, the easement is 40 feet wide. So we could traverse that road quite easily. The next road that's being also developed is, of course, the Government Beach Road. So have any of you seen any of the development in that area yet? Okay. There's also a connector road that's being developed between Nanavale and Hawaiian Shores. So that's underway as well. So those three areas are the areas that are priority number one to develop so that we can continue to have traffic go back and forth to the lower part of Puna, as well as go into Hilo. There's something like the effect of 7,000 vehicles or so that travel Highway 130 in a given day. Then the other area that we're looking at is, of course, is to reconnect the crater, chain of craters road back up through HVO, back up through the national park. So I understand there was some good news that there was a bit of progress made in terms of an agreement to be able to move forward on that in that area. So that's the information that I have so far.